welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm Idaho Kurt. Hope you're having a good day. And just a little disclaimer here as far as today's video. This video is not about whether your agent talks too much. Okay, we all know people who talk too much. But you'll notice the title of this video is, Does Your Agent Say Too Much? So rather than how much your agent talks, we're more concerned today about what your agent can or cannot say. And to be honest with you, there are times when agents say too much. So to understand what we're talking about, let's talk about two different concepts here. One is general knowledge, the other one is advice. General knowledge versus advice. As a real estate agent, I can give you general knowledge on any subject, any topic, it doesn't matter. General knowledge is just simply something that's already known, it's factual. So if you were to ask me, hey Kurt, what movie won Best Picture for 2002? I can tell you that. It was A Beautiful Mind, Russell Crowe. Good show too. If you haven't seen that, you need to go watch that. Good show. But even though that has nothing to do with real estate, I can share that with you because it's general knowledge. It's out there. It's nothing new, right? But as far as advice goes, now there I'm limited. As a real estate agent, I am limited on the advice I can give you, and I am limited to advice on general real estate and general real estate only. That's it. Okay? As a matter of fact, if you are looking to buy a home and want to work with me as your real estate agent in buying a home, I will have you sign a contract, and one of the paragraphs of that contract says this. Paragraph 5 says that buyer understands that broker is qualified to advise buyer on general matters concerning real estate, but not offer legal advice, and is not an expert in matters of law, tax, financing, surveying, structural conditions, property inspections, water rights, mineral rights, hazardous materials, or engineering. Buyer acknowledges that broker advises buyer to seek expert assistance for advice on such matters. Okay? So I cannot give you advice on any of those subjects or any other subject for that matter. I mean, there are times when, honestly, when I'm working with couples, sometimes I'd like to give some marital advice, but I can't. You know, no, out of my scope of responsibility. So any advice on anything other than real estate, I'm limited there. As a matter of fact, I'm bound by law. Idaho law says this. This is statute 54-2087 under the duties and responsibilities of a real estate agent. Section D says, for the benefit of a client buyer, when appropriate, advising the client to obtain professional inspections of the property or to seek appropriate tax, legal, and other professional advice or counsel. So there you go. I am bound by Idaho law to advise you to seek advice on topics that I can't advise on. Okay? So if you come to me, if a first-time home buyer comes to me with a question and says, or asks, hey Kurt, can I use my mortgage as a tax write-off? What can I say? What can't I say? Here's how I respond, because I do get asked that. Here's how I respond. I would say, in most cases, your principal and or interest payment qualifies as a tax write-off for homeowners. But I advise you to seek the advice or counsel of a tax professional in your situation. Okay? You see what I've done? I have given general knowledge. General knowledge is that in most cases, mortgage payments are a tax write-off. That's general knowledge. That's true. That's not a false statement. That's true. General knowledge. But under Idaho law, I need to advise you, my duty is to advise you to seek professional advice from a tax professional. And that goes for topics, any other topic that's outside the realm of real estate. So if you ask your real estate agent, can I use my mortgage as a tax write-off? And your agent says, yeah, sure, absolutely. That's one of the benefits of being a homeowner is you get to write off your mortgage on your taxes. Guess what? Guess what? Your agent has said too much. Your agent has overstepped their bounds, and under the laws of Idaho at least, is not fulfilling their duty as a legal representative representing you in that transaction. So just be aware of what your agent can or cannot say. So if you have real estate tax questions, don't call me. Don't call me, all right? But if you do have general real estate questions, give me a call. Let's talk or schedule a 15-minute Zoom meeting with me face-to-face. The link is in the description below. I'd love to chat with you. And of course, you can always search all listed homes for sale on my website, idahocurt.com. Hey, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.